My name is Taryn Vane. My boyfriend Travis Jordan was murdered November 9th, 2018 by the Minneapolis Police Department, the 4th Precinct. He was murdered by police officers Neil Walsh and Ryan Keys. They were two white rookie cops who had not even been on the force for a year. I called First, I called a social worker friend of mine to ask what I should do because my boyfriend was having a mental health crisis. He was having suicidal ideation. She referred me to 311, and when I first called 311, they could not help me in any way. They transferred me right away to 911, and that is why the cops showed up for a wellness check. A wellness check means to check if a person is well and alive. They came and he was in his house. He was in the safety of his house. No one was bothering him. They kept banging on the kitchen window, telling him to come out, buddy. You do not call someone buddy when they are experiencing a mental health crisis. So when he finally stepped outside, they shot him 8 times. No one should die for experiencing a mental health crisis. No one. About half the calls made to 911 are for wellness checks. There should be programs in place for situations like this. It should not be handled by police officers who have no de-escalation training at all. De-escalation can take hours to calm someone down and get them the help that they need to rehabilitate and live a fulfilling life. Travis Jordan did not get that chance. Minneapolis did not have a corresponder program on the day that he was murdered. Actually, it was the 4th Precinct that did not have a corresponder program in place. It was not until after his death that the Minneapolis City Council decided to have that program in place, which is not fair at all because the 4th Precinct is the most underserved community in Minneapolis. Why does it have to take for someone to die in order to get programs in place? Hennepin County still does not have a corresponder program in place. When we talk about defunding the police, talking about policies that we need made in Minnesota, laws that need to be in place, there needs to be a talk about corresponder programs, and there needs to be professionals who are trained in that in order to help these people that need help. And so that is all. That is what we are pushing for in legislation. That is what I personally am pushing for, and for there to be no statute of limitations for wrongful death. It only is 3 years right now, and that is what we are trying to push. So yeah, 3 years. So it's been a year and a half, and just 2 weeks ago, we got his medical records back. It should not take that long to get his medical records. The Minneapolis Police Precinct still has his notebook that they won't give back to us, and a bracelet of his. They are notorious for killing people and for keeping tokens of the people that they have murdered. We demand all his belongings back. I do not want them to have even one bracelet of his. So we are asking you all to be our allies, stand up for us, use your voices. We need to vote Mike Freeman out, go to recallfreeman.org. We need you guys to sign a petition to get him out, and with all the other legislators that are not on our side. The Republican Senate decided not to continue with the special sessions. So we were protesting at the governor's mansion yesterday to demand a second session. Why do we need to demand a second session? But they need to do their job. Their job is to protect us. Thank you.